NewsNation's Mills Hayes joining us live from Asheville, North Carolina. Mills, you've been speaking nonstop with victims since this storm hit last week. Some of who say they now have survivor's guilt after seeing their communities totally devastated. How tragic.
Good morning, Markie. It really is. And so many of these people are exhausted, too, because these cleanup efforts have been long. And you can see the damage behind me, just widespread. And this is really all across western North Carolina. I do want to show you guys on some of these cars over here, these NJTF. This is spread out on here with some spray, and you actually stands for New Jersey Task Force 1. We've seen these search and rescue teams out and about all weekend. There's a 10-1 on that car, which looks like it was checked on October 1st, but there's still much more to be checked out all across this county and really in those rural communities in the mountains as well. Now, as the search and rescue efforts continue, the death toll also continues to rise, and many more, hundreds actually, are still missing at the moment right now. Throughout the weekend, we've seen multiple FEMA urban search and rescue teams out, including from New Jersey and Massachusetts, combing through the debris. We've seen cadaver dogs looking for people who may be stuck under the downed trees or mud. And while hundreds have died, many have lost their homes and livelihoods. People who have lost everything are still left with survivor's guilt because they're still alive when many of their neighbors are not. Over a week and a half later, and many are still in disbelief.
You know, life is so precious that in one moment, everything that you've built could just be taken away like that. It's like there's not a word to describe this, actually. And I know a lot of words. They're just not there.
FEMA says that they have already sent over $137 million to the southeastern states that were hit hard by Helene. And in Florida and North Carolina alone, they say that they have already approved and given over 38,000 households disaster relief assistance. And they're encouraging people on the ground to continue applying for that disaster relief. Markie?
Just unimaginable loss. Mills Hayes, thank you so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.